Rumi, we can still fix this.
Don't you get it? This is what I am. Look at me.
Celine raised her and built Huntrix around her.
Rumi feels stuck between two sides of herself. The first one is the perfect idol that everybody loves, and the second one is her hidden half-demon side that she's ashamed of. She hides that part because she's scared that people won't love her if they knew the truth. Deep down, she's afraid that being her real self would ruin everything she worked for. So she pushes it away, she tries to hide it, but it keeps coming back, leaving her more confused and lost. During all those non-stop performances, her voice starts having issue and not really working correctly. When they go to a doctor, he finds nothing wrong, no sickness, no injury, and later it's shown that the problem is in her mind. But what the movie doesn't really say is that, to be more specific, Rumi is probably suffering from conversion disorder. Conversion disorder is now officially termed functional neurological symptom disorder in the DSM-5. It's a condition in which emotional or psychological conflict is unconsciously converted into physical symptoms that mimic neurological condition. These symptoms can include seizure or convulsion, paralysis, loss of vision or hearing, abnormal movement, or in Rumi's case, losing her voice and her inability to sing. Importantly, these symptoms are not faked or imagined. They're caused by extreme stress, psychological conflict, or internal conflict. Basically, conversion disorder may often appear in people who have difficulty expressing emotion directly, have a history of trauma, repression, or identity conflict, and are under intense performance pressure or living double lives. Or also people who hold themselves in extremely high standard after internalizing the stress. Basically, pretty much everything Rumi does. She's literally a K-pop idol who has to perform and has this identity where she's flawless and perfect, but she's hiding this very big part of herself. Rumi's voice is both a tool and a danger for her. It's a tool because as an idol, her voice is literally her whole career. It's how she sings, speaks, lead, and control her image. But it's also a danger for her because her voice also holds the power to betray her. If she ever speaks honestly about being half-demon, about her fear of rejection, and about the emotional toll it's taking on her, she's risking everything. So her body makes a drastic choice: silence her. Her voice is taken away, not because of an illness, but because of the internal tension and the fact that it has reached a breaking point. This is not a conscious decision, but a psychological defense, a form of emotional self-protection. Psychologically, this is also known as a freeze response. A shutdown occurs when neither fight or flight is possible. In Rumi's case, the conflict is too dangerous to be confronted and too painful to be repressed. So her mind took another way and just silenced her. For Rumi, her mutism isn't just something random. Like I said, it's a reflection of her inability to express her true self, her fear, her guilt, her emotional pain. As a K-pop idol, she's constantly performing, hiding the part of herself even to her closest friend. And this pressure is very, very strong. So when Jinu comes into her life, he doesn't treat her like a flawless idol. He sees her confusion, her silence, and still show care for the first time. And Rumi starts to feel seen and safe. As she begins to speak to him, she's not only just regaining her voice physically, but she's reclaiming her ability to express what has been buried emotionally. Talking to Jinu gives her a way to start facing her internal conflict that she's been carrying for so many years. The conversion symptoms start to disappear, and we see her regain her voice and being as strong as ever. To conclude, I would like to say that this movie is probably in the top movie I've seen this year. I really liked the ending, the animation, the music, the character, everything was fantastic. And I'm so happy I could talk a little more in detail about the psychology of one of my favorite characters. Thank you for listening.
Couch, 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 couch. 3 months of couch.
You know, I feel like we got a nice little break.
Yeah.